everybody. It's Monday, June the 2nd, about 7 in the morning. Just got off work a little while ago. I think we're gonna go mow some hay. It's hay's looking good. It's about a week or two behind when we wanted to mow it, but it's just been raining absolutely almost every day. It's only 47 degrees this morning. It's kind of chilly. I got a jacket on, but it's supposed to get up to close to 80 today. So when that fog burns off, I'd say we'll be shedding this jacket. As I mentioned, we've been wanting to cut this for the past couple weeks. Dad is already cutting. You see him over there going to town. Got quite a bit done already, actually, but I'm betting it's going to be a muddy mess in some spots, but we'll see what we can get done. It already looks like he had to leave some in that one ditch over there. It's usually pretty muddy, especially on first cut anyway. He's got that Massey Ferguson 1552 and Vermeer M5040 disc mower. I'm going to be on the Ford 3910 with their little drum mower. We'll mow this up front here. Harder to get stuff, but I'll catch y'all on the tractor. Well, had a little breakdown. I'm just getting started. Luckily, it broke down right next to the barn. Well, we had a pin break on our lift arm. Actually, I think it was a bolt. I don't know where the other half is. Oh, actually, right there it is. If I can get it here. Oh, yep. There's the other half. It was a bolt. But maybe this will do it. It's more along the size we need. Let me get both hands and see if I can get it together. Okay. All right, with the help of our hammer here. Okay, let's get a pin in. Well, it's not ideal, but we'll see if we can make it last. I just took care of problem number 2. Had that wad of grass right there wrapped around the PTO right there. Stopped, had to cut it off. But that's clear, let's keep going. All right. First field done, finally. I had to stop again and unwind the grass off of that drive shaft. It's just real hard with this first cut tall, thick hay. If you drive over it with this thing, it gets wrapped around the drive shaft. This next part I got to pay a lot of attention to. There was two baby deer and a mama deer down here earlier. We tried to run them out. Didn't have no luck, so I'm going to take my time and pay attention. I don't want to kill them little fellas. They just born in the last week, I'd say. About the size of a rabbit. I'm going to try to look out for them. Get in here and get started. Okay. There's Mama over there. I hope she's getting her babies out of here. Are your babies there? Let's see. Oh, look at them little fellers. I got them to the edge of the field. Go with your mama. No, don't go this way, buddy. No, 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 no. Come on, go with your mom. Well, there's two that didn't get ran over. Pin fell out. Try a different one. See how long that lasts. We're coming along. Well, there's a drive shaft under there somewhere. Just like that. First cuttings on the ground. So we did upgrade something this year. Picked up another tater. All right, everybody. I figured while this clip was sped up, I'll tell y'all about this tater we got. It's a John Deere 756 hydraulic fold, still a manual till. It's made by Kuhn. And I think Kuhn made these taters obviously for themselves, and then New Holland and John Deere. I think the New Holland model is a 163, and the Kuhn model is a GF5001, if I'm not mistaken. But picked it up at auction a couple months ago for got around 3 grand. Is what I got it for. Uh, haven't done much to it. All the caps on the bearings on the wheels was in rough shape. I ordered all new dust caps for them, and actually took the wheels off and took the rims to work and sandblasted them and painted them. Uh, Other than that, it's all we really done to it. But we did find out that this hydraulic cylinders on it leak pretty bad, so I got a video coming out soon. I'm gonna try to rebuild them cylinders and video all that. But other than that, tater works great. It just the hydraulic oil, once it gets warm, you can't fold the tater up because the cylinders leak so bad. So other than that, though, it works great, and we'll get them cylinders fixed and hopefully have some good use out of it. Anyways, back to the video. All right, guys. Back here, it's Tuesday now, about 1:30. I got an SD card for my GoPro now. We'll see if we can get this stuff flipped again. So we took the old Walton tater we had a couple tires that would fit it. So we replaced the worst tires on it with them two new tires. We had some paint for it, so we went ahead and I put the tires on those rims, and Dad actually painted it up, made it look real pretty. And I'll throw up some pictures at the end of the video, along with what we did with that tater. We ended up taking it to auction and selling it, and it actually sold yesterday. And I'll tell you all about that at the end of the video, along with the pictures of it. So the camera took a little tumble off the tater right there, and it took forever to find that thing. Dad actually came down there, and he was the one that found it after we got done flipping everything. But anyways, it still works, so that's good. But I got some pictures of this tater up. It's took it down to the Pro Team auction in White Pine, and it sold for $2,300. And I only had about 1,500 in it, so I made a little bit of money and covered the biggest chunk of this new tater. So I'm happy with that. And tickled with how the tater works. I believe it'll be a good tater after we get them cylinders rebuilt. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you in part 2 when we're baling hay.